Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here
Full
we
shill
are.
edition.
What?
Full shill edition. We've
It
been
is
sending
true.
it by Xbox, everybody.
That's right.
To the 2019 EXO London, okay? We've never been here before. We weren't sure what to expect. Now we got a lot of new trailers, a lot of new IP, a lot of stuff coming to Xbox. It looks like it's a whole bonanza. Not a lot on Scarlet, okay, sadly. But you know what? Let's get all in. Let's get past the actual drop and let's talk about what we saw.
So from the outset, I have to say that I think most people were hoping for more from this event.
I certainly was.
I think that, you know, with Scarlet is announced now, we know it's real, it's out next year. This was like the biggest EXO 19 ever. I kind of feel like we were expecting some Scarlet news.
Yeah.
Not necessarily seeing how it looks, but seeing something about Scarlet to really like sink our teeth into.
At the very least, I thought I'd see some sort of gameplay, some sort of like the
Something.
engine running. I was like, all right, let's jump on a 30-hour flight to London. All right, this better be damn good. We didn't see that, sadly,
Yes.
but look, we did see some other stuff though. That was exciting.
Yes.
New IP, you know, Xbox, the
xCloud.
xCloud, and other games that we already know and love are coming to Xbox. But where do we start?
Yeah, I think xCloud's probably a good starting point. Now, xCloud, if you're in Europe or the UK or the US, you can and you're like Xbox signed up, whatever, you can basically start playing like 50 titles on Project xCloud right now for free.
Yep.
It's in a preview window where all you have to do is sign up and you can start testing the technology. That's itself pretty cool. You will lose access to those titles after the preview is done, but like that's it. So either way, I think Project xCloud continues to be an excellent product purely because it's an addition. It's on top of. It's not replacing your consoles like fucking Stadia. Lol, by the way, has anyone seen how bad Stadia
Yes.
is looking? Holy shit, what a
That's
clusterfuck.
another episode entirely.
That's a whole other episode. But like,
We've
yeah.
also got you know, India coming into the mix now in terms of future places that they want to bring Project xCloud.
Yeah.
Anywhere but Australia.
It's
Pretty
true.
much.
We actually asked them as well. We're like, so what about Australia? And they're like, we're focused on other territories at this
Yeah.
point, but we're looking forward to making exciting announcements in the future. We're
Yeah.
like, that's code for never.
They're like, India, 1.4 billion, Australia, 20 million.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, so look, either way, as I said, we've tried xCloud before. The technology is very impressive when working in, you know, good conditions with a strong internet connection. I played Halo 5 and it was just like the most
worked fine.
minuscule amount of lag. Playing single player was totally fine. I probably wouldn't want to do it multiplayer, but single player was more than fine. I really think that xCloud is going to be a great addition to the way we play games in the future.
Sure, I also played some racing games, I played Killer Instinct. It all worked completely fine.
Yeah.
I think when this does come out, there's going to be some growing pains, and we all have to be prepared for that. So it'll be interesting to see in 5 years, I mean, how compelling that product's going to be.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know if, who knows what the future of consoles are, you know, who actually knows if this
Sam
product,
thinks consoles are dead, everyone.
I mean, who knows though, but look, we'll have to see, of course.
The other thing, big news was Xbox Game Pass announcement. So there's like 35 new games coming to Xbox Game Pass,
Yep.
Including
Final
like
Fantasies.
Rage 2.
Yep.
Final Fantasies are a very, very big announcement for Xbox. They're bringing like all of the modern Final Fantasies to Xbox.
As well as number 7, 8, 9, all the collection
When
in
I say
total.
like all the, anything past the 16-bit era.
Sure.
So that's exciting in itself. And they have actually said that Final Fantasy 14 will be coming to Xbox at some point.
Well-
They didn't say this in the briefing, but they said this to us, as in like the press,
Sure.
media, YouTube sellouts. Phil Spencer said this himself. He said that they are working with Square right now
Yeah.
on how to get it done, and it's going to happen. So
Exactly.
that's
He said,
exciting.
look, they're working on trying to get that to Xbox.
Yeah.
I do believe we will hopefully see that in the next 6 to 12 months.
Sure.
It is harder to get it across because it is a subscription service, but there's also the Yakuza series 0 and 1, 2, or whatever they are, and there's also
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 remastered are coming. Okay,
And
finally.
3.
Oh yeah, it's already been there though.
Was it actually released
Yes,
on
it was
Xbox?
already there.
Fair enough, there you go. Phil Spencer also said that Japan is a big focus for them. Not necessarily like selling lots of consoles in Japan, I didn't get that vibe, but I got the vibe that he wants to work with Japanese developers and bring those games to the Xbox in the future,
Yeah.
which has been a big gap for, for the console to this point.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever had a single gem where they're like, yeah, we did a good job in Japan. I think it'll be interesting if they can, get some of that audience on, or at least get some of those developers and publishers over there more, onto the Xbox platform.
Sure.
More people, hopefully, then in those regions might give Xbox a chance.
Yep.
Especially when it goes into the streaming, where you don't have to put $500 down to get into the Xbox market. You can just pay a monthly subscription. Maybe more people in those areas will start playing Xbox games.
Halo fans,
Yep.
Master Chief Collection starts rolling out December 3rd.
It rolled
with
out 4
Halo-
years ago or something, but
That's right.
it's only working now.
On PC, you will be able to play Halo Reach on December 3rd. We played some of it here. It runs so beautifully.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible. I cannot wait to get my hands on that. December 3rd is the release date, finally. Also, Age of Empires, the remaster for Age of Empires 2 is already out.
Yep.
And Age of Empires 4, we saw first gameplay for that.
It looks very pretty.
That
we didn't
looks
see a
so
lot,
nice.
though. We didn't see a lot, but
Not
it was
true.
enough to be like, okay, cool, this is a thing. They're obviously on their way with it.
Yep.
But the gameplay to me looked like we were probably waiting at least a year. Like, it
I don't know, I didn't get that vibe. I mean, I'm not saying it's coming out soon, I'm just saying like the gameplay didn't tell me when it was coming. It was just like, it looked like good gameplay.
Sure. I just hope that we get more details soon about what, why is this going to be maybe a little bit different from what we've seen before,
I don't necessarily want it to be different. I just want it to be new and like more Age of Empires.
Sure, but like I think if we just have another RTS enter the market with just prettier graphics, I think it's nice because the RTS genre now has been so done. I just want to see something new when they bring out new RTS titles.
The other big IP announcements were from Obsidian and from Rare. So we had Everwild from Rare, which kind of looks like Princess Mononoke mixed with like Ashen.
Yeah,
we have
mixed
no
with,
idea.
Ori. Ori.
No.
Can you see that kind of like glowing trees and shit?
Yeah, sure, maybe. No one knows what this game is. Look, I did not love Sea of Thieves personally. I don't know.
Last
It's
good
cool.
game they made was like Banjo-Kazooie and Perfect
That was a
Dark.
long time ago with a whole different team. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not, I just, all I can say right now is it's too early to say anything about Everwild. Anyone that says, it looks fantastic, it's like, what looks fantastic, man? We don't have any fucking clue what it is.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The other one, though, is Grounded from Obsidian. Now, there was a lot of excitement about the new Obsidian IP coming out, and everyone was really hyped. Turns out it's Grounded, which is a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids survival, sandbox game.
There's only 13 people, I think, working on that.
Correct.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Talent. There's only a small team working on it.
Look,
Okay.
yeah.
When I wasn't sure what this was either. We jumped on, and we are both. I mean, I personally am like, this is not. It's not for me personally.
Yeah, look, I would go
It's
further
really
to
not.
say it should not have been shown as playable on the show floor
No.
of this. It was not ready. There's no part of it that really popped, no
Yeah.
part of it that made me say, oh, I definitely want to see more of this. It just felt like every other survival sandbox game I've ever played, just in a different setting. Now, I'm not sure what else I'm missing, but this vertical slice that I saw did not fill me with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I think that Obsidian needs to like immediately let people know and reset their expectations on this because they need to be like, this is a tiny game, tiny team. Don't expect this is going to be our next giant IP.
No,
Because
I think people already kind of know that, though.
I feel like before this though, a lot of
Before
people are
this,
like,
though,
oh
they
my
did
god, it's the next IP. No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's like this is like a small little thing they might be trying.
Sure.
But look, all in all, I think this is a pretty good showing. As I said, I wanted to see more from Project Scarlet. We saw a little bit more about Project xCloud. That's great. But again, I mean, it has to be E3 next year now. I was really expecting to see this is going to be the moment that they show us what Scarlet is, but now it's going to be E3, which is only like a 6-month window before the actual Project Scarlet comes out.
Xbox did say at this event that they will show and they will reveal more games before the end of the year. And when I spoke to their head of marketing, he said that they're going to be revealing stuff at the Game Awards. So in 1 month's time, we will hear more Xbox game reveals.
Yep.
I would say, though, that this event feels like the end of this generation rather than the start of the next.
Yeah.
It really is about
It definitely had a wrap-up feel
totally.
to it.
Like, here's some extra little things that we're doing, and here's this and that. Oh, by the way, with Project xCloud's maybe coming. Like, it was just about, like, let's just finalize what we're doing here, and then let's leave all the Scarlet discussion for next year,
Sure.
which is fine. But I think a lot of people were looking for that here, and a lot of people are going to be disappointed, including us. As I said, great,
totally.
cool, fine. It was fine, but I was really looking for that like more future view that we just didn't quite come at this
I
event.
agree with that. I think that, so there's no room for doubt now. The next event that we are going to see from Xbox, in my opinion, is going to be all about Scarlet.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, all in all, it's cool. It's great to see a lot of fans here also that love to just come and like play Xbox games. We've seen some really exciting titles, and I think it's really good to see more and more games coming to Xbox. But all in all, that is the shilling done, everybody, okay?
Done.
We are gone. We are going now 30 hours back to Australia.
Play Pokemon on the plane.
Oh yeah.
So we can
review
roast
coming next
it.
week.
Game
Okay.
Freak lied.
I actually think it's not that bad. I know
They
that's-
lied, Sam. Game Freak lied.
Goodbye.